I'm going to spend some time talking about Lou Key Reef Resort and Dive Center located in Ramrod Key. There's lots of changes going on over there, and we're going to tell you about it this morning with the executive chef, Malcolm Trott. Malcolm, thank you so much for being with me today.
Jenna, good morning.
Well, Malcolm, now it is a pleasure having you on the show, and I know that people in Key West are familiar with you because you were here a couple years ago. You went away, but now you're back. Let's talk about your background.
I am back. I just got back from New Orleans, home of the Saints. All you Saints fans, come see me because we love our Saints there. I also love the Miami Dolphins, so I'm caught between the two.
Okay, that's okay.
You know, I was the executive chef of Kelly's Caribbean restaurant on Whitehead Street for quite some time, rewrote all their menus, and from there I went up to Key Largo and opened D Hookers. It's a sports bar. I got a chance to work with all the Cuban guys up there and learn all their style of cooking directly firsthand, and I really liked that. Then going to New Orleans and working with the chefs there, I have a combination of this Cuban Creole New Orleans style cooking, now infused with a little bit of the craziness of Key West style, you know, because Key West does everything. And, you know, of course, we love the Key West food down there. I'm only at mile marker 27.5 if anybody wants to come up and experience some of that taste of food. We're also doing a few unique things up there now. You know, we're opening for breakfast, and we're going to try, you know, of course we have the regular breakfast for anybody who wants regular breakfast, but I've got kind of a free hand to experiment. So I'm going to try some crazy stuff up there and have a little fun.
Tell me about some of the things that you're going to be trying.
Like our pancakes in the morning. Of course, you need to be 21, and you have to be able to, you know, when the liquor law, when the time says we can open to serve alcohol, we're going to infuse alcohol into some of these pancakes. Like,
have you done that with this?
We have.
Okay. I'm not going to eat it this morning, though. Sorry.
I'll eat it later. They're good for you, though. I mean, it's fun. You've heard of the Breakfast Club in the Keys. The Breakfast Club is where people go around and they have Bloody Marys for breakfast, or you know, that's their breakfast. It's just they're on vacation, they're having fun. This is another way to have fun. It's just pancakes. Like I've made a chocolate peanut butter pancake and used the chocolate Van Gogh vodka, and then we top it with a little Smirnoff vodka and the whipped cream. It's fun, it's good, and it makes you go wow. And the combinations are endless. Belvedere makes a lupe, which is like Fruit Loops.
Oh, I love that.
So
I haven't had it, but I love Fruit Loops. So
Fruit Loops are good. I mean, so I've incorporated them into the pancake, and then we put the lupe vodka on top, and again the Smirnoff whipped cream on top. When you taste it, you go wow. I mean, and then the combinations are endless. So I mean, if you're into food, I mean, there's Apple Jacks with apple pucker. How about a Butterfingers with butterscotch liqueur on top? I mean, the combinations are endless. It's fun. I think every chef has thought about doing this, just nobody has done it yet. So it's a first, and I think it's fun. And if you're not that, if you just can't do it, that's okay. We have a regular breakfast for you, you know. But if you want to have fun and do something different, then
you can try Malcolm style. And you know what, Malcolm, just from talking with you right now, you are so passionate about the food and what you're creating.
Never trust a skinny chef. Trust me. Now, when it comes to food, I mean, like the New Orleans style food that I cook. I mean, we have jambalaya, red beans and rice, etouffee. I do a lot of smoking, like smoked turkey legs. I'm incorporating the Cuban style cooking with more of a applewood smoke. And you combine the two styles of cooking, you know, using lime and different types of wood for smoking. And when you taste this food, you go, wow, this is amazing.
I love that reaction.
And that's what I want everybody to taste and go, wow. You know, I've got a lot of friends down here, everyone from Norman Van Aken to Dennis, who used to own the Blue Paper. I'd like to get everyone up there and try some of this food.
And tell us again where you're located. I mentioned you're at Ramrod Key.
We're at Ramrod Key, mile marker 27.5. And if you come up, you're going to have a good time. Our tiki bar is amazing. And it's A lot of the locals hang out there, and you know when the locals hang out at a spot, it's got to be good.
It's a good spot.
Absolutely. It's not just that. There's a feel you get underneath the tiki bar. You get the breeze from the ocean blowing on you, and you know it's not Key West, but it's 25 minutes away. And the beauty is you can take a little trip away from, I call it the big city or the Rock,
Right.
and you're in a different world. And then you can come right back. I mean, it's a lot of fun.
You get a break away from Key West, and you get to see Malcolm
Absolutely.
at the Tiki
And
Bar
I'd love
too.
to see you.
And Malcolm, tell me about some of the other new items that you've added that people will fall in love with.
Well, if you go to New Orleans, you got to have a muffaletta sandwich. They're famous for that. There's, it's just their style of cooking. Like if you're going to have fried chicken, they marinate it in a lot of cayenne pepper. They brine it. It's called brining. And when you bite into the chicken, it's got some heat to it. So a lot of my food has spice. Well, I mean, if you don't like spicy food,
You might not like your style.
you might not like my style of cooking. I mean, everybody likes different things. And that's the beauty of cooking is,
That's right.
you know, sometimes you feel like Chinese food tonight. Sometimes you feel like Mexican food. Sometimes Cuban. All these different foods and flavors. That's what's beautiful about it.
Okay, Malcolm, we're running out of time right now, but what are the price ranges for your food?
It goes from $5 to $15.95.
So very reasonable.
Very reasonable.
All right. Well, everybody, please check out Malcolm and his new creations, like these pancakes that he has cooked up. I can't wait to try them, Malcolm.
Go Saints.
Later on.
Go Saints. We
And
need
go
Saints fans.
There we go. All right, everybody, check out Lou Key Reef Resort and Dive Center, located in Ramrod Key. Malcolm, thank you for being with me
Thank you
this
very
morning.
much.
We're going to be right back after this with Pete from Peppers of Key West. Stay with us.